So here we are in the nursing home.
We
How
are.
many people here you think have tattoos?
I don't know how many have tattoos, but what I'm about to show you
Mm-hmm.
is going to blow everyone's mind because it blew my mind because we're talking about in these nursing homes,
Yeah.
senior adults, and I was asking some of the ladies behind us, it's
Yeah.
like, we're going to talk about tattoos here in a minute, but they're like, I don't know much about all that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think anybody that was a senior citizen quite like this lady
Mm-hmm.
can speak on the topic. This is going to blow your mind because
Mm-hmm.
this lady got her first tattoo in her 70s, but she didn't stop there. You
Okay.
ready? No regrets.
Can't wait.
Listen, watch this.
I'm Helen Lambin. I'm 86, but don't tell. Sometimes I'm called Granny Ink or the Tattoo Lady, and it has made my life much more interesting. I got my first tattoo 11 years ago. I was having a big birthday, and so I decided to get a tattoo. It's something permanent.
I mean, it's not uncommon for somebody, 50, 60 years old to come in and get their first tattoo. But, I mean, Helen's kind of special in the sense that she's older than that. You don't get that every day.
My daughter Rosemary had some tattoos some years earlier. She went with me, and she helped me pick the peace daisy. And I thought, well, I'll get it here. That's not very sensitive.
I thought it was kind of cool. I didn't know that she was going to make a career out of it, but I thought it was kind of cool that she was getting a tattoo.
All my tattoos have been done by Dave McNair at the Chicago Tattoo and Piercing. And initially, I'd get it from the Flash, which is the pictures in a tat shop. But now I go online and I Google an idea.
Mostly what Helen gets is stuff that she brings in, and a lot of times it's not doable, so we'll compromise and figure out a way to do it for her.
Today, I had emailed Dave and said I'd like to get a small oyster. This would be a symbol for good friends I visited in Massachusetts. And oysters also have interesting meaning, like privacy. Another one is if you're small and tough.
Oh, wow. Oh, that looks great. And it's got a pearl.
Great job, as usual.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. I have a record somewhere of how many, but at this point, offhand, I'd guess maybe 100. So I'm not exactly sure. Somewhere I have a book where I write the date, the tattoo, and where it went. And I, unfortunately, am beginning to run out of suitable real estate. I'd said to a friend, I only get them in places if they're shown in polite society. And she said, who do you know in polite society? So I have to be very selective now when I get a tattoo. You know, how do people react? Well, most of the time it's fairly positive. When I joined the church I belong to now, I went in short sleeves the first time to be sure that if this was an issue, it wouldn't come up later, and there wasn't a problem. I intend to grow old as disgracefully as possible. You know, all this thing grow old gracefully. No, I'm going to grow old disgracefully. People I know have said I'm doing well. One of the last acceptable stereotypes is aging. The assumption is that you're rigid, you're biased, you won't do anything new. You're sort of a subject of unkind laughter, that this is okay. Well, it's not okay. I will not be patronized, and I will not allow the stereotype if I can do anything about it. Because, yes, there are some people that are old and cranky, but I was probably cranky earlier.
How awesome is that?
Unbelievable.
That is
That
next
is, you said it was next level. That is
I
next
have
level.
never seen anyone quite like her.
No. And you said she's 86 now?
86, something like that, still going strong, which is amazing.